What has it meant to you that someone my age knows about you and all your accomplishments?
Well, I kind of think it's funny, but that just tells you what social media is today. You can Google it. You can. I found out you can go on YouTube and watch the Russian game, and I think the movie Miracle kind of has a new audience for our team. Everybody's seen the movie. Everybody knows the story. So I think that's the big difference for us. Is just that we're amazed that people know all about it.
And that leads me into something else. Like, is the movie accurate?
Well, I would say most of it is. There's a couple of Hollywood scenes in there. But for the most part, I think the movie captured what our team did, what we accomplished. Kurt Russell was amazing as Herb Brooks, but he was a little friendlier in the movie.
Yeah.
Herb was a little more intense.
Yeah, I saw that part in the documentary. I saw
Yeah.
Herb was a little more intense for sure.
Yeah, but that's how coaches coached in that era.
How do you feel about the current Olympic format now?
Well, at first I didn't know if I was going to like it, and now I'm just blown away by how good it is, although it's unfortunate the last Olympic Games didn't have it. My question when the pros were going to play was, would they compete against each other? Would they go after each other because a lot of these guys are teammates?
Yeah.
And I found out that absolutely they went after each other. It didn't matter. They were playing for their countries. I mean, the skill level is so good now, and so many countries can win. And clearly we're one of the best teams in the world now, so it's fun to watch.
That makes it a lot more entertaining.
Yes, because the skill level is so good.
Yes, thank you.
What has been the coolest experience you have had because of the 1980 Olympics?
God, there's so many of them. I've met presidents of the United States. I've met some of the greatest athletes in the world. I've met some of the greatest people. I've got a book coming out in January, kind of my life story. I don't think there's one particular moment that would be really hard to put it into place. I guess the greatest part would be being on that team and winning that medal.
And do you still see your teammates now?
Yeah, we were together last week in Washington, D.C. A bunch of us were at one of those memorabilia shows, one of those signings. And we'll be together a couple of times at some celebrations. And then we have a fantasy camp every year. I think it's March or April this year in Lake Placid. So a lot of the guys in the team go back for the fantasy camp, so I get to see them then as well.
So the team's still really close together.
Yeah, there's a bond and a friendship that we have that we'll always have. And I've told people many times that to experience something like that and to be able to share it with so many great people, it just makes it that much more enjoyable.
And so one last question. What game means more to you, beating the Soviet Union or beating Finland in the gold medal game?
Oh, beating Finland. Clearly, if we lose to Finland and don't win a medal, who cares about the Soviet game? So as great as the Soviet victory was, we didn't go to Lake Placid to play one game. We went there with the hope and dream of winning the whole thing. So the Finland game was the big one.